In the early 80s, toy companies were still reeling from the gambit played by Kenner in securing the Star Wars license. Kenner would score another hit in 1984 with their partnership with DC and the iconic Superpowers collection. Not wanting to be one-upped again, Mattel set out to do the same with DC's rival, Marvel Comics. But would this move yield similar, if not better, results? Hi, my name is Derek J. Hoover, and this is the story of Mattel's Secret Wars on Yesterdaze.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
69, dudes!
Well, there's your problem right there, Vern.
Hey, Willie.
Goonies never say die!
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
And knowing is half the battle.
Autobots, roll out. Thunder! Thundercat!
Gordon's alive.
Oh, yeah!
It only takes a spark. It only takes a spark to start. It only takes a spark.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Yesterdaze, a new month of Yesterdaze, as we are in August, and I am joined, of course, by Dustin Wyckoff and Jason Tosher. Hi, fellas. Hi, fellas.
Hi, Derek. Hi, Dustin. This is Jason.
This is Jason over here.
Welcome to August.
Welcome to it. Willkommen.
German.
Achtung, baby!
Hock toi, baby.
You always started the show by saying, my name is Derek J. Hoover. What cultural background is Hoover?
German.
So you are Achtung.
Mm-hmm. I am hock toi, baby.
Hock tu, baby. Is that? Hold on a second.
Huh? It's a great
Is that the
album.
U2 album?
Yeah, right?
The U2 album was Hock tu, baby?
Yeah. Yeah, spit on that thing.
But that's that girl right now who likes spitting on cocks.
She's a preacher's daughter, so it checks out.
Was she really?
Yeah.
It's not a sin if it's in your mouth.
Did I hear that she got fired from her job? Was she
if that's true, that's bullshit. Bullshit in the sense that that's not fair. Why? Why would you get fired for that?
I've not looked too much into the Hawk 2 lady. I know it exists. If you are the Hawk 2 lady, how do you weaponize that to your financial advantage? What are you doing to make hay while the sun shines?
Got to get some gains with that. Is what you got to do. Monetize that shit.
I mean,
if the Cash Me Outside girl can fucking make a thing.
Her name is Behad Baharbi.
Baby, isn't it? Behad baby?
Is it
Behad Bahabi Barbie?
Behad.
And she turned. What's her song like? Bye bitch. Bye bitch. Isn't that her song?
God only knows.
I'm not sure.
I try not to pay attention.
That's
to
some
that
club
idiot.
shit right there.
Yeah.
But if you're a Hawk 2 girl, do you like? Can you do like a commercial for like Skittles or something? Or like how do you make money off of that?
I don't know, but there's got to be a way.
T-shirt sales?
Possibly.
She's selling hats like Trump.
Is she selling hats?
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking this up?
I've seen them.
Make America hock toi, baby.
You are vigorously typing on your phone. Are you looking into this?
Yeah, like she's got a bunch of. She's all over the news, and I don't understand it because. But by the time this episode comes out, it's probably old news and nobody's talking about it anymore. But it's gone on like for over a week and a half. I never saw the original sauce. My timeline was just inundated with memes about this Hawk Tua, and I'm like, I don't understand this.
Dave Lindsay made a meal of it.
And it was just...
It nourished his soul.
I caught on eventually, but I was like, I don't understand why this is such a big deal.
I don't understand why it's a big deal.
I'd much rather see the Oilers girl flash her boobs.
Oh, yeah, that.
I don't know that one either.
That's the thing.
Here's the thing about the things that go viral. You can always sit back and be like, why did this go viral? But if we knew the answers to these things...
We crack that code.
We could crack... The truth is, we don't know what in our lizard brains reacts to what is becoming viral. We just know that I think what it is she's tapped into something that no one has ever said out loud, but we know it's something that happened. We may not have said Hawk 2 in our minds,
but it's like as soon as she made that Hawk 2,
but if you are in a bedroom with a lady and she's like, now it's time that I perform fellatio on you, There's
Is that how it goes?
There's
Now's
a
the time.
Well, everything
Was
I
it
do in the bedroom is
sprockets?
very, very clinical. But that's kind of the process, and no one's ever really said it. We see it every day in the pornos we watch, but
Well,
no one's ever.
some people may watch them,
Very-
but not everybody.
No one's, no one's ever come
onomatopoeia.
out and said it though, so maybe that's where it lies. But I don't know. You say you're selling hats that say Hawk 2 on it?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a better way to go.
No, I think so too.
One move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time.
You gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me? You gotta give him that hawk too, spit on that thing. You gotta give him that hawk too, spit on that thing. Hawk too, spit on that thing. 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 Hawk too.
让他炸。
You found the one.
There has not been. That is the best onomatopoeia ever.
She's gonna open up like all the homeless people are gonna do their windshield cleaning. Hawk Tua. That's the way to
Hawk
do
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's gonna light. It's a franchise type of thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hobos.
But she's gonna try to
That's how we're
get
gonna
like
get him off the streets.
young, attractive.
Get him a
hot hobos.
Yeah.
yes, of which there are plenty.
You got to spit on that thing.
We're talking about L.A. hot hobos.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be famous.
I've had LA.
There's
I've
worse
had,
things they could be doing to make money in L.A. Let's be honest.
I've had Nashville hot chicken,
yeah,
but L.A.
L.A. Hawk
hot hobo.
Nope, haven't had it.
Using the Hawk 2 method,
Exactly.
spitting on windshields.
New to me.
cleaning
No, we
them
wish her luck.
New to me.
up. God bless her, everyone.
God bless her.
She
one
didn't
as
want to
big as
become
me,
viral.
everyone.
You know, like this is probably
That's it,
the
though.
least. Like she did not want this. It's been thrust upon her.
You don't choose. I mean, you can't. You want everyone who wants to be famous. I would love to go viral, but you can't necessarily choose it. You can
Yeah.
make effort.
Yeah.
She fell into it.
Yeah.
And like I said, has to make hay while the sun's shining. What does that look like?
What she said isn't any funnier or more scandalous than shit we have said on this show.
We're very scandalous.
And it's like if somebody just took a hold of, people remember turtle pies, and then like all of a sudden that's a thing, and everybody's talking about turtle
and then Derek
pies.
starts spitting on some guy's cock.
Exactly.
Timothy Chalamet, turtle pie.
It's all Nell speak.
It's all Nell.
We're gonna do a Nell episode, but the entire episode.
I think if we do
is
that,
in
would be the nail in the
speak.
coffin of the show. Slam dunk. Slam dunk shot.
Well done.
Yep. I back it. Very good. I love it. You did great. We're not talking about Nell or Huck Twas tonight.
Hold on. Say it again. Say the Hawk 12 part.
Huck Twa.
Is it Trois?
I don't know.
French?
Probably.
I thought it was Hawk 2.
Hawk 2. Yeah, it's Hawk 2. Sorry.
I kind of like Hawk Trois.
It's fancy.
That's three of them.
You put
I was
you
going to
put
say,
your pinky out.
Dustin, in college, did you ever have a Hawk Trois?
Maybe.
Did you?
Maybe. Hold on.
Think back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was the pinky out?
A lot of people when they're young.
Well,
and
my
in college,
pinky was in.
Oh.
he had two pinkies in. He gave her the old Hawk Trois. Hawk Trois.
What is happening?
The fuck is wrong with you?
No,
Show 3.
man. Show 3. Show 3.
It's the way that it's spelled.
Yeah.
It's Hawk 2,
Hawk
but we already
2.
have T-O, T-O-O, and T-W-O. We don't need another one.
I don't fucking need
You say
another
toi.
one. You say toi. Also, I'm French. Je ne sais quoi. No, we are here to talk about a damn toy line, gentlemen.
Yeah, what else is new?
Talk about toy line.
Yeah.
We've talked about other things besides just toy
As long as we're not fucking talking about Rainbow Bright again. I have to face people in my life after I record shit like that. You know?
Yeah. You're welcome. Watch this. Tickled pink.
I don't like that. Stop. I'm angry now.
Are you steamed? Are you totally
I'm
torqued?
like some
ham.
Are you totally
I'm
torqued?
miff, piss, and ornery.
Well, you're in luck. We're not talking about Rainbow Bright. We're talking about Mattel's Secret Wars
Secret War. The secret decoding shield of the dreaded Dr. Doom has ordered him to blow up the Freedom Tower.
Dr. Octopus, Dr. Doom, Captain America, and Spider-Man each sold separately.
Here's how it works, Dr. Octopus. Just slip the secret message in the secret shield. Now our secret mission is revealed. How do we stop him, Captain America? That's our secret, Spider-Man.
Dr. Doom, Captain America, and other action figures from the Marvel Secret Wars collection, each sold separately. New from Mattel.
I doubt either of you have any recollection.
Yeah, it's a secret. Why would we know?
Shh, it's a secret. It's a secret.
Don't
tell nobody.
The name is familiar, but not in terms of toy, but in terms of the comic lore.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
Yes. Most people recall the comic book or have some recollection of it. You have no recollection?
I knew it was
You're
a thing.
You're a Spider-Man guy.
I knew it was a thing.
Okay, so you knew it was a thing.
But
You
I
never
didn't
read
know
it, but
what
you knew it was a
happened.
thing.
Here's my recollection of it. Marvel, somewhere in outer space, some collective or whatever is like teleporting or bringing in the universe's most mightiest warriors.
Is the Watcher involved?
I wouldn't doubt. I wouldn't put it past them.
I don't think Galactus is involved.
They're pitting people against each other, like the Roman Colosseum. I think to see who is the greatest champion. And I don't know if he wins, but Spider-Man gets his he gets the symbiote suit here.
We do talk about that tonight.
Pre-Venom.
Absolutely.
It's well. I wouldn't say that. You'll find me saying that. But does Spider-Man win the whole thing? Does he win the secret?
I don't know.
It's a secret. Nobody knows.
It's a secret.
Maybe that's what it is.
Sorry.
Stan Lee took it to his grave.
That's all that I know, though, is that I feel like it's some sort of intergalactic competition, and that's the secret.
Like the battle for the Network All-Stars?
Yep.
In one episode, they switched out Gary Coleman with Emmanuel Lewis. No one noticed.
No one. Catherine Bach was in it, too.
Oh, yes, she was. Linda Carter is.
Oh, yeah.
Great googly moogly.
Great googly moogly. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. I don't recall the toy line as a kid, which is understandable. It came out in 84. It didn't have a whole lot of staying power. I didn't learn about it until, at first Wizard Magazine and then by proxy Toy Fair Magazine, the price guide in the back. I see there's Secret War toys. What? So
you looked in the price guide for toys you didn't already own that you could acquire.
Yeah, I wanted an idea of what they cost. And
I just
and
wanted to know what I had was worth.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what the hell it was going to cost me. Let's get into the genesis and what was Mattel's Secret War.
Are we talking Phil Collins or Peter Gabriel?
Which version of Genesis are we talking about?
The third guy. Well, Mattel's Secret Wars toy line came to the market for the same reason as Kenner Superpowers collection, and also celebrates its 40th anniversary this year. The line is tied to the genre-changing 12-issue limited series from Marvel Comics, Secret Wars, which launched in May of 1984 in lieu of an actual date for the toy line. And when the comic actually hit the street in May, we are going to arbitrarily use my birthday of May 17th in 1984. I was 2 years old. Number one song, Hello by Lionel Richie, creepy music video.
Yeah, she's blind.
Yeah.
And, potentially.
And he's her teacher.
Yeah.
Right?
Underage, maybe? We didn't determine.
I don't know if it's high school or college.
Oh, no, well,
either way,
we
it's
gotta
fucked
hope
up.
it's college.
In
It's
the
still
Lionel
not
Richie
right.
Hello video is clearly a teacher lusting after a student, and there
Yes.
are lockers there.
There's lockers at ICC, or at least there used to be.
Not that I remember.
He's calling her on the phone, and her parents aren't answering. So I think she lives alone, blind,
Yeah.
in an apartment of darkness.
I think this is a high school girl.
I think it's fucked up. And then she's able to make his face. So at some point,
so she's been touching all over.
She's been touching that face.
Okay.
I want to touch that face.
You think he's grooming her?
I don't like it. I don't like it. Makes me very uneasy. Your number one movie at the time was The Natural. Robert Redford.
Oh, yeah.
Robert Redford.
That's a good one. I have that. Roy Hobbs.
What was the name of the bat?
Lightning Boy or Wonder Boy?
Wonder Boy.
Yeah.
Wonder Boy, that's it.
Wonder Boy, what is the secret of your power? Wonder Boy, won't you take me far away from the lucky
What is the secret of his power, do you think?
Mystery of Wonder Boy and young nasty man. Rig-a-doo-doo, rig-a-doo-doo.
Do-do-do-do. Now slap your hands. Now spread those wings. Do-do-do-do. Feather your bangs. Shake your buns. That's nice. Now think about your dad.
Ah, shit. Shit.
What's your dad like?
Just killed him.
I want to meet that dad.
No, I said shit. I said, ah, shit.
Origins of the line. We're going to talk about it. Mattel's Secret Wars is very nearly a dark reflection of Kenner's superpowers collection, both acting as two sides of the same coin with a similar genesis. Phil Collins. Mego's World's Greatest Superheroes line came to an end in 1983, allowing DC and Marvel characters... 83. I'm sorry.
You have to do it.
It was 2005.
What's the guy's name?
Clark from
Displays.
Clark is from Displays. He's going to try his hand at Bears Trivia. Here we go, Clark. You ready?
Yes.
All right. $10 question. In what year did the Bears clinch the NFC North in a Christmas Day game against the Packers?
83.
2005.
Oh, wow.
Thanks for playing, though. Maybe next time. Susanna?
Thanks, Luke.
83.
How could I forget that it was Clark? It was Kevin Clark
Kevin
from the
Clark
old show that brought it
saying
up.
the bit.
Yeah, no, you're right. Clark from Displays.
83. Throat full of fucking pea gravel.
He cracked 3 eggs in his throat and tried to speak.
Tom Waits wanted to be like him.
Yeah. He makes Tom Waits sound like
Heath
the voice
Ledger
of an
based
angel.
his Joker off of him.
Come on. Oh. The end of this line allowed DC and Marvel characters to separate from one another, no longer joined together in the same toy line. DC, as we previously covered, struck a historic relationship with Kenner Toys, still flush with that sweet, sweet Star Wars money.
I'll keep you buoyant for a while.
Yeah. They milked that teat for a while. Look to a couple cartoons called Droids and Ewoks.
Yeah, they're great.
And
full of...
How about them movies?
Yeah,
Courage?
if you want to get a bunch of Brimley in
Whole
the
lot of
woods with his friend
You
Tweak
found the
or
Ewoks.
whatever.
Hawktois. Are you wearing a silver Hawktois shirt right now?
I am. Silver Hawktois.
Man.
Remember when the Silverhawks would spit on cocks in space? That's how you beat evil.
That's how you do it.
You spit on
one
to submission.
One sloppy blow jibber at a time. So they're flush with all that Star Wars bucks, and they delivered the Superpowers collection that lasted 3 waves, 33 figures, 8 vehicles, and a playset.
How many do you own?
We talked about this on Superpowers.
Well, that was weeks ago, and no one remembers that but you.
I am missing 5 to 6 figures.
So you have 26 to 27.
About 26 to 27.
He's missing the European ones, I bet.
No, there were no European ones.
Oh, there were
not for Superpowers.
Okay.
Vehicles, I'm missing the Darkseid Destroyer, the Batcopter, and the Delta Probe 1. And the Justice Jogger.
Okay.
The
Justice Jogger.
That Jogger is the one I remember. Isn't that one where it's like Superman gets a little tired and he
it's
gets
a shitty at that Superman can
he
sit
gets
in
into
on
a
the box
mech,
art.
yeah.
Like, let's put the hood down.
Fuck it.
Fucking, I'm done. Wind it up, bro.
He's got an autonomous jogger that just gets him there.
Originally, he got it from Mom and Pa Kent.
Oh yeah,
They're getting
old.
The farm.
They're getting a little old. You need a mech jogger to help out around the ranch.
Why not?
Jonathan
them
needs some
hay
help
bales
getting
aren't
around
going to
the
get
grounds.
themselves on the tractor.
That's right.
Mattel, on the other hand, would only deliver 16 figures in technically 3 waves. Let's talk a little bit about what was going on at Mattel at the time. They were actually in the best position it had been in for years, thanks to the release of...
For Jay Berry, it was to be the summer of dreams.
$75, not a penny less.
We'll have enough by the end of summer. Why do you want that horse so bad?
When you're riding a horse, it's like you're free as a bird.
For Jay's sister, it was to be the summer of miracles.
If you could crop this year, pay for Daisy's operation.
But when some unexpected visitors come calling, it turns their world upside down.
You really expect us to believe that monkeys made this mess?
Says here they're giving $15 a head to anybody who finds them.
It's enough to buy my pony.
Now,
We're here to buy some monkey bait.
to keep his dream alive,
Boy!
Jay must take a stand.
This is no fair.
You're staying here and that's the end of it.
Take me with you. Jay! Daisy!
Sometimes the toughest fight of all
You could have killed him with that!
is growing up.
Can you help him, Ma?
I keep seeing the young man inside that boy trying to get out.
You found the monkeys.
Yes, I'm telling the truth.
The fields are completely washed out.
Disney presents the story of faith, family, and the love that brings them together.
I want Daisy to know what it feels like to be free, Pa.
I'm proud of you, son.
Summer of the Monkeys. Available only on video December 18th, 1998.
Motu.
Yeah.
I was way off. I knew it started with an S, though.
They attempted to secure a deal with DC before working with Marvel, but lost out to Kenner. In approaching Marvel, Mattel execs met with then editor-in-chief Jim Shooter about creating a comic to go along with the potential toy line, as Mattel wasn't itching to spend a great deal of money on this project, and there was no supporting media such as a cartoon or movie. One of Mattel's stipulations was the use of the words secret and war, as both had tested very highly with boys during their research. I kind of want to stop there. I think all three of us at the table have sat here and we've watched Mad Men and these focus groups and everything. They still exist. It's referenced on I Think You Should Leave. Stinky! But that's where they landed. Secret and wars. Like, it tested great with the boys. Mm-hmm. You do something with it now. Mm-hmm. What do you think of that? Because I just think that is the laziest shit on the planet.
Assuming that's true, it's a true testament to we only exist, first of all, to make money, and a distant second to do something creative and create stories.
Yeah.
When you're doing focus groups to see how the rest of your line or your stories are going to play out, it's only about money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how I see it anyway. And it's a little sad.
It makes the world go around.
You get the best guy to do the best thing, and the money will come. Or it won't. That's the gamble.
Or it will not. I find it interesting that they held a focus group and it's like, well, kids really like the word secret and wars. Mm-hmm. Make something with that.
Yeah.
You got to include it.
It's capitalism, baby.
Yeah, but you're talking about it, ain't you? Capitalism. With this information, Shooter set out to pen an epic 12-issue series that would also be sure to feature different sorts of vehicles and locales, so Mattel could sell a shit ton of toys, hopefully. Another stipulation of their partnership... I'm sorry, I phrased that incorrectly. I didn't mind the Oxford comma.
Did they have an uncoupling?
A conscious uncoupling?
A conscious uncoupling?
What
Yeah.
the fuck is that? Is that like a fancy way of saying breakup?
Yeah.
That's what happened with Gwyneth Paltrow and Apple's father, Chris Martin.
There was a man way back in 82. I should explain to you. And he was called Rambo. The sheriff thought he looked like a bum. Oh, he was unwelcome. They arrested Rambo, and when they tortured him, he overpowered them. They underestimated Rambo. He fought so hard, he fought in Vietnam. He got so used to killing Viet Cong. When he returned, protesters said, "You're wrong."
Michael J. Fox is their new guitar player. Did you know that?
He's good.
I did see
He's
that.
real good.
He's playing with Coldplay.
I saw that.
You know what?
It was
Sound
nice
better.
It was nice to see him out.
Is that's a real thing that happened? Actual Michael J. Fox?
In a wheelchair playing guitar.
He's in a wheelchair now?
He was playing Fix You on guitar.
But he was playing guitar.
I didn't know he's in a wheelchair now. That's
It's Shauna and I were talking about it.
He did not duck walk.
It is going to break my heart when he passes away.
Yeah.
If he dies before Doc Brown, Christopher Lloyd, it's gonna be a dark day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a bummer! I didn't know he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah. That is. We were talking about it last night. He is the first celebrity or actor I can think of as a kid that I actively followed their career.
Yeah, totally.
Or was like interested in, like, it's a Michael J. Fox movie. I want to see that. So Back to the Future, Teen Wolf. I watched, and arguably,
Doc Hollywood, the secret of my success, night and day.
Was just going to make a reference.
Day?
I was just going to say Doc Hollywood. Arguably not an amazing movie, but I watched it and wanted to watch it.
Topless.
That is true.
Who?
Julie Warner. You know her from Tommy Boy.
I do know her from
Yes,
Tommy Boy.
yes, we do. I wanted to see that movie because of Michael J. Fox. I wanted to see The Frighteners because of Michael J. Fox.
That speaks to star power, especially when you're a young person like that.
I loved
Frighteners is good. That's underappreciated.
That's not who?
Peter Jackson.
Peter
Yeah,
Jackson.
Peter Jackson.
Yeah, pre Lord of the Rings.
I loved
Post Feebles.
Family Ties. He was Alex P. Keaton.
For those who don't have Pluto TV's free app, there's a Family Ties channel that is on all the time. I seriously have, I think, about 5 channels.
Like save to your favorites?
I probably have about 12 that are saved to my favorites, but about 5 that I go to. No joke, Family Ties is one of those.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just put Family Ties on and I'll just have it on for like a few hours.
It's great.
Michael J. Fox, tremendous.
Yeah. So it's going to be a painful day when he passes away.
Well, we'll probably go before him.
Sure.
Both you and I. You and your 30-year-old girlfriend when you're 80.
Sure.
Jerk it out. Jerk it out. Shut up, hush your mouth. Can't you hear you talk too loud? No, I can't hear nothing 'cause I got my head up in the clouds. I bite off anything that I can chew. I'm chasing cars up and down the avenue, but that's okay. 'Cause it's easy once you know how it's done. You can't stop now, it's already begun. You feel it running through your bones. Jerk it out.
Why not?
He told me off mic that's what he would do.
That's totally what I'm going to do. 83 is when I'm going to do it. But no, in regards to the stipulations of the partnership, Shooter had to work in different vehicles and locations to make it toyetic. It would also put changes into motion that are still felt to this day in Marvel Comics continuity. Most notable, this is the miniseries that saw the debut of Spider-Man's black costume. These new threads would eventually be revealed to be a living organism, the infamous symbiote that would later bond to Peter's rival Eddie Brock to create the villain Venom. So, there's
Venom.
I never followed the comics super closely when Venom was involved, but I have seen the films with Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock.
You've seen all of them?
I've seen all 2 of them. I've seen Hawk 2 of them.
Hawk 2
and the second one, Let There Be Carnage, is very bad.
It's not great.
The first
avoided
one,
it.
The first one is not incredible.
I didn't like the first one.
But this is my question. When Eddie Brock is bonded with the symbiote, they go out into the wild, and the symbiote's like, I love eating people. I want to eat humans. I like
Their
doing
brains specifically.
Oh, that's the wrong part to eat.
Is that what happens in the comic? Is the Venom symbiote eat? Does he consume people?
Brains. Their brains. Yeah.
Oh, brains. It's truly what he likes doing.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that it was part of his thing.
Yeah. It's part of his thing.
Okay.
Brains. The series would also pit a plethora of Marvel's most popular heroes and villains against one another in a cosmic competition, a planned narrative and cast that was seemingly abandoned in the toy line. Now, what do I mean by that?
There's no Justice Jogger.
There is no Justice Jogger. Boo.
How am I supposed to get around?
I got places to be. I don't feel like flying. No, what happened was you have this toy line come out, and you have the comic book series coming out. Both have the name Secret Wars. The play gimmick, I don't even really remember what the play gimmick was for the toy line outside of, these are the good guys, these are the bad guys, these are their vehicles, this is their vehicles, this is their base, this is their base. Fight now. There wasn't, on the card backs, everything else, there was no
like explanation of what was going on.
Explanation or relationship that went with the comic book. It was a completely different thing. So basically, Mattel is telling Marvel, come up with a comic book as a tie-in to help sell this line, but the line's not going to have anything to do. And we're also going to make characters and figures that don't even appear in the actual story.
Like
that
Falcon.
makes sense.
Like, well, I think Falcon was in it, but like Iceman wasn't. For Constrictor wasn't in it. So your first wave delivered Captain America, Doctor Doom, Doctor Octopus, Iron Man, King the Conqueror, Magneto, Spider-Man, and Wolverine. The figures came with this odd little shield that they could use with a lenticular identity disc that could be inserted into the shield. Said discs would depict an image of the hero or the villain, and when moved, would reveal their identity.
You'll never guess my secret identity. Who's on the inside hiding out? You never know what you'll see when you unlock a mystery. Sometimes this double life gets out of hand. It's all in a day's work for Ultraman.
What is notable about this is the Iron Man figure in the line. It is the first James Rhodes figure.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
AKA Rhodey, because at the time it showed this on in the series of the comic book and on the card back as well. Rhodey was piloting the Iron Man suit because Tony was in rehab for alcoholism. But what's strange is the identity disc had Tony's face on it. So it just
I didn't know that part of it.
It's a lot of left hand not knowing what the fuck the right hand's doing.
It sounds like this is what's going on.
Not doing the research.
Very poorly executed.
Is Colonel Rhodes in the comics? Was he a white guy or a black guy?
He was a black guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he was black in the comics.
So he was black as the figure, but on the shield it was white Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because white protects you. Apparently, is the message they're giving.
That's Dustin speaking, of course.
For Secret Wars. I mean, that's if I was looking at it, it'd be like, oh, so I need like the white savior Tony Stark to protect me.
Okay, there you go.
know?
Still, that's Dustin speaking. I don't want my
Dustin,
name on that.
He'll edit himself out. The first wave and the rollout for it really didn't do well. Wave 2 saw a decrease in production due to the poor sales, and Mattel would only release 5 of the planned 8 figures here in North America.
So many of these action figures that we talk about, there is a cartoon involved, something that can be seen by a lot of people. Not the case here. This is just based off of the comic book.
Just the comic book.
They figure that's close enough.
Maybe? Probably not,
it's
right?
Drawings.
I almost wonder, any of my research, I didn't find anything directly stating like, yeah, this was an inspiration for it. I almost wonder if they took inspiration from G.I. Joe over at Hasbro and the Marvel comic G.I. Joe, because that's what started selling the line. There wasn't a cartoon, then the toys. They came out with the toy line
for G.I. Joe.
For G.I. Joe. And then what they started doing was animated commercials, not advertising the toy line, advertising the comic book at Marvel Comics.
There were animated commercials for the comic book?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard tell of anything like that.
Yeah. And so between those animated commercials showing the Joes and Cobra fighting one another, promoting the comic book, it also it did help sell the toy line as well. So I wonder if Marvel not so much Marvel, but more so Mattel looked at that and like, well, let's try that too. And
okay, yeah, that's I had never. Have you heard that before, Dustin? The animation they did for the commercials promoting the comic books, when the cartoon finally came out for G.I. Joe, was it the same style of animation? Do you know? Or
very similar. I think it was also done with Sunbow. I'm not 100% certain on that. But part of that was to get around some of because at this point in time, when the Joes came out, Reagan hadn't laxed a lot of the FCC regulations, if I'm not mistaken. So there was a lot more stringent rules about advertising toys on TV, especially during children's programming. There were 0 rules in regards to advertising a comic book.
Little backdoor way.
Yeah, a little loophole.
Okay.
I know it's legal because I use it.
It's weird what in our minds we are familiar with for like seeing a commercial for something. If I saw a commercial today for a comic book, I would be taken aback. I'd be like, oh, that's a weird thing.
Yeah. A little different.
I remember like in 2000 or maybe it was 2001, I remember seeing commercials for the Tool album Lateralis, and I thought that was weird. Why is there a commercial for an album on TV? That
is weird.
Yeah.
I don't see
unless
a lot of
it's like KTEL Presents.
If it's like a collection of songs, 80s. And even that we don't see anymore.
Yeah.
But back then, but this is for
Monster Rock.
This is for a new album, and so in my head, I obviously made note of that because I'm talking about 25 years later.
Yeah.
But like the same thing for a comic book, that would be weird to see a commercial for it.
Yeah, it was different. It was different, and it was a gamble that paid off for them. But with Marvel, there wasn't a shit ton of or Mattel. It's so hard because they're both M's and very similar. With the Secret Wars toy line, were there advertisements for it? Sure, but it wasn't as heavy. It's almost like Mattel didn't give a shit. It's like, we want to try to compete with Kenner, and like, okay, we're going to get Marvel because we didn't get DC. We're going to go ahead and fart this out, but we really don't care. That's kind of how it comes across.
They're just wasting their own money then.
Yeah. Because with Wave, like I was saying, with Wave 2, they only released 5 of the originally planned 8 figures in North America. They produced the remaining 3, the quote-unquote Wave 3, and it was dumped in Europe. That's what you were referring to earlier.
It was.
And that Wave 2 included Baron Zemo, Daredevil, Falcon, Hobgoblin, who did not appear in the miniseries, the Black Costume Spider-Man. The foreign release was Constrictor, didn't appear in the series. Electro, I'm pretty certain he didn't either. Iceman, and I don't think Iceman appeared in the series as well.
Bobby Drake gets a pass for me.
Yeah.
I personally love Baron Zemo.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorites.
Really? Do you love Kang?
Pre or post?
Josie.
Pre-Josie.
Captain America and the or Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Have you always liked him?
Civil War, I think.
He's the purple guy,
okay,
right?
Okay.
What's
he has
that?
a purple mask. Yeah.
I think traditionally in the comics and kind of I think they incorporate a little bit in the MCU.
They reference it,
but Civil War, I was like, oh, this guy, obviously it's writers, it's not real. He took down the Avengers, and he doesn't have any superpowers.
Yeah.
He's just a
very creative way
a
they
smart
used him.
Statistician. I love Baron Zemo that way. Yeah, he's great.
They did a tremendous job with him, and he was awesome in Falcon and the
TV show.
Soldier. Oh, he was great. Daniel Bruhl was amazing. I will watch anything with Daniel Bruhl.
Say the actor who portrays Baron Zemo in the MCU does a tremendous job. I'm a big fan.
Absolutely, he was fantastic. And you're right. They took a character that can sometimes be like a little corny. And I think originally, because there's been several different Baron Zemos. I think originally he was more a Nazi figure.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
like his father or grandfather was.
Don't they already have Red Skull?
You can never have too many Nazis in Marvel Comics.
Just ask Indiana Jones, right?
Exactly. Yeah. But the way they utilized him, far better than the comics.
Yeah.
There were some additional toys with the line, some good, some bad. You had some duds like glider toys that did nothing for the line. You couldn't even put the figures in them. You had vehicles such as hero and villain motorcycles and helicopters. Both looked great, as did the 2 playsets, the Freedom Fighter playset and the Tower of Doom. Tower of Doom was pretty cool. Still, with very little push from Mattel to give the line steam, and also lacking any solid connection to the storyline, let alone any sort of action feature or clear play gimmick, the line kind of faltered. Secret Wars did not seem poised to be a success at all. So I kind of want to take a break there.
Give me a break, now I know what it takes. I'm putting a new face on the old one, ready for anything. Playing with fate, not a moment too late. Showing the whole world, nothing can get me down. Ooh-hoo.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
'Cause I sure need one.
as far as like play gimmick, everything else. These were 5 POA figures, 5 points of articulation: shoulder, neck, hips. That's it. You're trying to compete against Superpowers, which had 7 points of articulation. They had knee joints at least, but you also had a built-in action feature too. These are just kind of there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's nothing really special about them. They look nice, like for 1984 and representing what the characters look like. They look nice, but
maybe they're ahead of their time for collectors, just keeping them in the box.
Yeah, I was just thinking that today. Like what's some of the stuff we can talk about? Like, God, what a weird toy line. And that's one thing I thought of. Like, this is almost like it was designed for people in their 30s to 50s having collected
They
them.
look cool, but if you open them, it wouldn't be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep them in the box, put them on a shelf.
Yeah. That's
Got to keep those shields mint.
Yeah.
minty shields.
Those stupid shields.
Those shields that made no fucking sense.
And then if I remember correctly,
At all.
the Captain America shield came with one that revealed that he was Steve Rogers,
Yes.
but not the
Not his-
shield that
yes.
he's famous for carrying.
Not his actual shield.
Like let's give him a shit shield.
I mean, he had a shield by proxy, but not the
and
shield.
not the iconic shield that we all associate with him. Yeah,
Swing and a miss. This honestly, I do feel like this was a shame, as these were visually great representations of the characters. Some of them looked a far cry better than the toys we would get from Toy Biz down the line.
Toy Biz would go on to do the like the X-Men stuff associated with the cartoon of the time.
X-Men, X-Force, Marvel superheroes,
Now
Spider-Man.
I would maybe see them in the toy store or the Walmart when I was young, but I feel like I remember them more in my early to mid 20s visiting the local Acme Comics.
Oh, God.
They would have them there, and I do think that they are shit. Is that fair to say?
They're not great.
I never wanted them.
They're not great.
They look like shit, and I imagine they played like shit.
Smell like shit too.
And for some reason, they made the odd choice to make them smell like human shit.
All the fecal matter you could. Stinky. He lost his mother-in-law. The steering wheel flies right off.
That's a bad idea. I don't like that.
Outside of the toy line, you did have some supporting pieces of merch, such as coloring books, puffy stickers, and here's a new one for you: beach towel.
No TV trays, beach towels.
Beach towel. Speaking of beach towel, because I know you often cite Secret Galaxy as your resource for learning about some of these.
Sure.
I did check in with one Dan Larson today to ask him if he ever found that Secret Wars beach towel. He has not. He's still.
Oh, he responded to you.
He did respond to me.
Yes, I know in that video he said that he wanted that, and they showed an image on the screen that was not of the actual one, but some image that they had created there, and it looked awful.
Yeah.
But he was like, I do want it. Don't bid against me or something. So that's a good question. I'm glad you followed up with him. And you got an answer from him.
I did get an answer. He still has not found it. Sadly enough. Folks, won't you please try to find Dan Larson. For pennies a day, you can get Dan Larson a Secret Wars
He just needs to make a Patreon level for it.
Price of a cup of coffee.
Join the Yesterdaze Patreon now at 75 cents.
The Dan Larson level.
The Dan Larson needs the beach towel level. And you too can help us work towards getting Dan Larson that
Well, that'd be great.
elusive towel.
Okay,
I think that would be
Think
great.
how appreciative he'd be.
I think that would be great. I really, really do. Now, the line itself died as it lived, quickly and quietly. In regards to the comics, the Secret Wars name would live on. A year later, there would be a sequel, Secret Wars 2, apparently taking place on Earth.
Now, are you talking about in the comics?
Yes, in the comics.
Okay.
And in 1988, a Secret Wars 3, I did not know about this until I was doing the research, would be featured in 2 issues of Fantastic Four.
Dustin, after how many rounds of Secret Wars is it no longer a secret?
2.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think after the 1.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like when the
Once
second
it
one
gets
is
to, it's like,
oh yeah, I already know about the
who
first
we keeping
one.
this from?
The second round rolls around like, didn't we do this already? It's not a secret now.
It is. It's twice as much secret.
All right.
Okay. In 2006, you would see a story not related to the original at all called Secret War, focusing on heroes engaging in a secret mission they have no recollection of.
Let's call it Secret Mission then.
Secret Mission.
We all know Secret War 1,
They needed to
2,
sell some comics, so
and
they
3. Just call it Secret Mission.
They threw a bucket down the nostalgia well.
Did they test those words with a bunch of kids?
Kids gravitated much more towards mission now instead of
they thought
war.
they were getting tortilla chips and cheese.
I'm hungry now. You guys want to go out for chips after this?
Yes, I do. We're all off tomorrow.
We love nachos.
It's nacho cheese.
It's the summer Blackout Wednesday. Right?
That's true.
It is. 2015 saw yet another version of Secret Wars being told with an all-new battle world dealing with issues concerning reality and the multiverse. Recently, Hasbro released a Secret Wars-inspired Doctor Doom for its Marvel Legends line. No other figures have been made in a similar look to the original Secret Wars line, however. So, I don't know how much you looked into the toys and what they looked like, but Doctor Doom in that line it almost looked like, I don't know, computer chips or some shit on his chest.
Circuitry.
Mm-hmm. They did a...
Like Darth Vader?
Kind of, yeah. They did a Marvel Legends.
Circuit. I've got a circuit. Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. Kilroy. That's the history of the line. There's not really anything going on with it now. Being a nostalgic property, I of course wanted to talk about it, and it is an odd complementary piece to the Superpowers episode, in that they came out in the same year. How they came about, it's a similar genesis. It's a fork in the road. One went this way, one went that way. Kenner had DC and was pretty successful. Granted, that line kind of tapered off with the introduction and advent of Nintendo. This was kind of a failure to launch. You know, they had the one wave, but like it wasn't really promoted.
I forget. Do you have some of these, you said, or not?
I used to. I came across some at the Tremont Turkey Festival because they'll usually have like vendors there, like just selling antiques.
Really? And they had them there.
Somebody had like just a bunch of bric-a-brac and like
was
toys
it
and
exclusive to the Turkey Festival?
No.
It
wasn't a Turkey Festival.
It wasn't a Turkey exclusive?
It was not a Turkey exclusive. I found Magneto and
Was it
Wolverine.
new in the box?
No, they were loose. They were in good shape. I think I paid $5 for the pair. And around that time, like Wolverine didn't have his snap-on claws or anything like that. They didn't have their shields. My buddy Dave was getting ready to move to Texas, and his kids were going with him. I gave them to one of his boys because he liked the X-Men because his dad liked the X-Men. They are something that, like, if I came across them, I'd scoop them up. If they're in good shape and what have you, because they would make decent display pieces, but like that's about it, man. They were kind of boring. I could see why these. You think about what was on the toy shelves at the time. You have G.I. Joe, all sorts of articulations and weapons and all the stuff you can do with him. You had He-Man that had built-in action features that you twist the waist and he punches, and all these different characters and cool play gimmicks and story and lore. Transformers, same thing. Superpowers, same thing. Everything had a gimmick, had an action feature, had accessories, had a story to it. This kind of just shit the bed. You know, again, they look great. If you're a collector now, they look great on a shelf. That's really the only purpose they seem to serve. You know, have you guys watched videos on them? I'm sure you looked up and researched it. Have either of you ever come across them? You do a lot of garage selling and estate sales. You ever see them?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. And in your defense, you wouldn't know what to fucking look for.
Shields.
Yeah, unless they had stupid fucking shields with them.
I come across crazy stuff, and it's on my radar now, I guess. But yeah, it's not something I would reach for personally.
Same.
But it's something like I was at a sale. Oh golly, I was in Eureka, and I was in someone's attic, and I took a picture of that weird little. What you thought it was a Rambo? A line of Rambo?
That's the first thing. I also happened to be out on my route, and I just glanced at it and have time to like really.
I couldn't remember what it was
from.
Is
this from like Rambo or Chuck Norris Karate Commandos or
what I do with stuff like that? I take a picture of it, and then I have the Google app, and then I put it in the reverse image search so it can see. And then I'd say, "Here's what I took a picture of. What do you know about this, Google?"
Yeah.
And it usually craps
you
down.
tell me.
And it did, and I can't. I think I sent you a screenshot, but
you did
like stuff like that.
Some odd line,
things like from the 70s or 80s, or maybe even into the 90s a little bit. It'll catch my attention. It's not something that I personally am usually interested in, but I'll usually snap a shot of it or send it your way, specifically to you, Derek, and say, hey, what do you think about this?
And usually if it's like 1981 forward, I can usually spit some knowledge about it, unless it's like something like knockoff, kind of generic, or what have you, or super fucking obscure. Like even obscure by my standards. And that one was a mystery to me. But like I don't do as much garage sailing and stuff now as I used to. But in my travels, if you will, I think that Turkey Fest, that's the first time I've ever seen them like just hanging out in like a bargain bin or anything like that.
That guy I sent you a picture of was M-Force military muscle snake figure.
Nothing. I got nothing for you, brother.
But still, it looks like kind of a classic 80s.
It looks like Rambo with a beard.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So... Anyway, that's why I sent it.
It's Chris Christopherson.
Oh my God! Yes. Get a little Sinead O'Connor figure.
I love
walk
that.
her off stage because everyone's
good. He's a good man that way.
He's a good man. He's a good man in that regard. I think I just didn't think this was a very good line, or it was poorly executed.
Yeah.
What made you want to talk about it? Was there an anniversary this year, or
It's a subject I wanted to cover because it is. If you're steeped in the fucking toy geekery of it all, especially with the 80s, you know what it is. And it did have an anniversary because it was released in 84, and it was released in an attempt, a poor attempt, to be competition to Superpowers. It's just, it's kind of like when we were talking about Brave Star, like how do you properly launch a line? How do you shit the bed? And you have these two lines. They're both comic book companies, both doing fairly well. You're launching toy lines at the same time, almost the exact same time. One produces 30 some odd figures, awesome vehicles, save from one, and the other one farts out 16, 3 of them dumped in Europe, some vehicles, one really good playset, one serviceable playset, a beach towel that Dan Larson doesn't have, and that's it. Lasting maybe a year and a half. While the other one...
TV trays.
No.
That's where they went wrong.
Nary a TV tray.
You lead with the tray.
Lead with the tray. Support with the towel.
We're in the 80s now. Everyone's got a TV in their house. What do you need when you have a TV? A tray.
Exactly. How is she going to eat your Dinty Moore stew or Hungry Man dinner or Kid Cuisine in front of your favorite TV
It's
program?
got a penguin on it. You know it's good.
You know it's delicious. His name was Kid Cuisine. He was the Kid Cuisine. You found the Kid Cuisine.
Yeah, square inch wide brownie.
Oh, boy, that does sound good.
Little itty bit.
You guys want to go get some chips and brownies after this?
Little bit. Yes, I do, actually. But no, that's pretty much your very simple story about Mattel and Marvel.
Well, it's a secret no
Wars.
longer.
It's
We
no
hope
longer
you're
a
happy.
secret.
Secret's out.
Secret's out, gang. And with that, we're going to see you after this break.
Holy icicles! In their daily pursuit of justice, our superheroes characters do battle with the world's most evil villains. Where will the next evil villain come from? Maybe you will create them in Post Superheroes Create a Villain Contest.
Grand prize. 9 kids win a 1-week trip to Hollywood. They'll have breakfast with these superheroes.
And the villain they've created.
Second prize, 1,000 win bicycles. Millions will enter, and everyone who does gets Superheroes Puffy stickers.
Details on specially marked boxes of Alphabet, Super Sugar Crisp, Honeycomb, and Pebble cereals. You can draw and paint your villain in the picture provided. 3 different pictures.
Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman and Robin.
3 grand prizes per picture.
The most original villains win.
Holy Hollywood!
Post Superheroes Create a Villain Contest. Details on specially marked boxes of Alphabet, Super Sugar Crisp, Honeycomb, and Pebble cereals.
If you believe in magic, guess what the King's cooked up for you?
Tasty burgers, crispy fries, and great shakes on the side.
That's impossible to do. Still doubt magic's true?
Magic makes it special when you're with Burger King.
Burger King presents Jet Age Meal. Each week, the meal you buy comes in a different box with a different glider. You have to put them together.
I've been a spaceport. My glider's cleared for landing.
Jet Age Meal through March 11th at a participating Burger King.
Oh, boy. What a mediocre 1980s toy line. Gentlemen, we recorded 3 episodes tonight. Tomorrow is America's birthday. Are we ready to call it a night? I think I'm ready to do that.
Oh, yeah, totally. We got brownies and chips on the way.
We got brownies and chips. They ain't going to eat themselves.
No, that's true. I can't wait to get my hands on some of those penguin brownies.
Be sure to save some extras for the baby mice.
I'm going to check up on them after this.
Please do.
They're in my garage.
Oh, it's been weeks. They're dead at this point.
No.
Oh, no.
Their mother has abandoned them, I will say.
Oh, God.
It's probably not looking good for them.
They have to suckle your teeth now.
I think I can get all 3 on one.
Now I got to take care of the babies.
I'll be like fucking Dana Carvey in the first episode of his Taco Bell show that
feeding the
blows his
Oh, Taco Bell only sponsored the first episode.
Mug root beer.
Do you remember that? Yeah, Mug root beer. Then there was wasn't there some local Chinese restaurant that sponsored it one time?
It is funny.
What was that?
Yeah.
It wasn't a terrible show.
Was it ahead of its time? I don't know. Maybe.
Talent-wise.
Yeah. You had some talent on that show.
Was it
Steve
Carell and Colbert on there?
Colbert. Wasn't there an Odenkirk involved?
Probably, yeah. I bet
Thumb Wars Odenkirk.
Nick Odenkirk.
I bet Steve Odekirk was involved.
Nick Odenkirkinson.
Yeah.
Swam at my pool.
Nick Richardson was there.
Yep. Johnny Hopkins and Sloan Kettering.
I used to smoke doobies with Sloan Kettering.
Getting ripped shit on that. Guys, next week I'm very excited because we're going to have a guest. And it's going to be a little bit more of a slightly freeform episode. It's a list episode.
Okay.
We're going to be talking about iconic cars of TV and film in the 80s with our dear friend Grace, because damn it, she knows some shit about cars.
She's knowledgeable.
She's quite the gearhead. It's very cool. Anytime, I think one of my favorite new features of Grace being a co-host on Radio Rewind is anytime there's a music video with cars in it, boom, she could tell you what the car is, make, model, year, all this shit about it. It's
always her
rad.
time to shine.
Oh my God, and does she shine. I'm looking very forward to that. We are going to be talking about, because let's face it, dude, the 80s had some killer fucking cars.
Let's face it. Come on.
Let's fucking face it, man. Fucking
Datsun.
check. Fucking check, please.
Check, please.
Fucking check, please.
I feel like I know 3 cars from the 80s, and I'm not going to say them now because that's going to blow my load for the next episode.
Don't do it.
I know what 2 of them are right out.
I'm sure that you do.
I need you to just hide that under a bushel for now.
I'm doing it.
Keep it to yourself. Hey, that's your own secret war, my friend. Dustin and Jason here. You can find them on X at DutchStick11 and Couch Pilots Pod, and listen to them with the aforementioned Grace every Friday on Radio Rewind. It is a wonderful trip through yesteryear in regards to music.
Thanks.
Love it. There's all kinds of, even when you're just talking about what you're listening to, there's wonderful acts and albums recommended that go back and visit. It's awesome. I truly enjoy it. It makes my Friday.
Well, good.
You can, of course, follow me, Derek J. Hoover, Yesterday's Pod. You can send us a little feedback at yesterdays.pod@gmail.com. You can leave a review on your podcast app of choice if you're in a position to help the show grow. Please become a patron at patreon.com/yesterdays. At the end of the show, we of course want to thank our producers for making this possible: Mo, Patron Mike, Quip Nostalgia Nate, and our dear friend Allison Troy, the Retro Toy Princess. That is going to wrap it up for Yesterday's this week, but please come back next Monday, and we're going to see you then. Bye-bye!